You can only be the best. Do what you do so well that they cannot ignore you, because you can only be the best. God has put in you excellence. There's an excellent spirit within you, and God wants you to bring it out. Do what you do excellently, that you can only be number one. There is no second place for you. That is the mentality I want to pour into you. It doesn't matter those who have gone ahead of you, who have been successful before you. You are in your own lane. You are in your own race. Therefore, you can only be the best. Don't settle for substandard way of living because you are the best. When God made you, He made you His best. You are His cherished property. You are the apple of His eye. You see? So you are the best. Let it be your mindset from henceforth that you can only be the best. I had this impression in my spirit. Then I had to come and jump on here and tell you that you can only be the best. I don't know who this is helping, but I know it's going to be valuable to you, because sometimes we have to hear it over and over again before it begins to work in our lives. So God wants you to know that you can only be the best. You can only be the best. Never settle for less. You see, never settle for less. You move upward and forward only in life. You do not backtrack. You don't go back. You see, backwards never, forward ever. So you move upward and forward. Don't settle for the little things, the little crumbs of life. No, you can only be the best. You can only do the best. You can only have the best. Think like that. Listen, it doesn't matter what you are right now. It doesn't matter who you are right now, or it doesn't matter where you are right now. Think like that, because your thinking will manifest. You see, your thinking will manifest, and you have to also talk like that. When you think it, you talk it. That is how you get to where you want to be, by thinking it and talking it. So make up your mind, from today you're going to be thinking only positive things, only high standard things, only excellent things. You see, the Bible tells us that we should think on these things which are pure, which are holy, which are of good report. You see, so when you think poor, it is not a good report. When you think self-doubt, it is not a good report. When you think failure, it is not a good report. God has given you a good report about yourself, so take it and think like that. God wants you to think this way. Think pure about yourself. Think holy about yourself. Think of good reports. Don't think that, oh, you were born from a low standard family. You were born from the projects, so there's nothing good for you. You see, you were born in a neighborhood where there were criminals, so you have to be a criminal. No, there is something better for you. God has put in place something beautiful for you, and He wants you to think in line with that thing. And sometimes, for those things that God has ordained for you to happen, you have to think like that first. You capture it and think like that. So you seeing this video is a sign that God has something greater for you than what you have right now. You see, pack your bags, because there are some things that are going to happen to you. You are going to move to a different level. You're going to move to places. You're going to travel. You understand? So pack your bags now. Start gathering your things together, because God is moving to a new place. God is moving to a new era. He's moving to a new season, a new environment. You see, a new place altogether. So start packing your bags. Get yourself ready, because God is moving you, and He wants you to think like where you are going. You see, you have to think like where you're going. You can never put a pig in a living room, because it's going to mess up the whole place. Before you can put a pig in a living room, you have to change the mindset of the pig, because it's his nature to destroy things. It's his nature to mess up. You see, no matter how clean that pig is, it is going back to the gutters. It is going back to the trash can, because it's his nature. So God wants you to change your mindset about how you think. So when He takes you to that place where it is beautiful, it's amazing, you will not slide back to where you came from. You see, so there's an upgrade for you. God is taking you higher. God is making you bigger. You see, some of you are watching me, you're seeing yourself at this level of life right now, but you are going to be very influential. You're going to be so influential. So get yourself ready. What are the crafts that you have learned? What are the skills that you have learned? If you know something, you have to be good at it. That when you get to the Olympian heights and you have to compete with other people, yours will be exceptional. Because why? You worked on it. You worked on it. Now you are excellent with it. You see, with your craft, you are excellent. That skill, you are excellent. So work on yourself. Because where God is taking you, friends, where God is taking you is going to shock other people around you. It's going to shock your neighbors. It's going to shock the people that you roll with. It's going to shock your friends. They're going to wonder what happened. Why? Because you heard this. You heard these words. Change your thinking. Change your mind. And when you change your mind, you change your words. And your life will change. You cannot change a man's estate except you change a man's mind. Once you change his mind, his words will change, his thinking will change, and his estate will change, his state will change. So when you change his mind, you change his words and you change his state. That's how it goes. So it starts with the mind. Your mind. Change your mind about how you see yourself, because God has plenty things for you. Listen, God sees you big, so don't see yourself small. There are people who think that the more we say, oh, we are ants before the Lord, it means we're humble. No, it's a slap on the face of God to say you are an ant, because he didn't make you an ant. He made you in his own image and likeness. You see, so you are not an ant. You are somebody special. If your family says, oh, you are not special to us, guess what? You're special to God. He sees you as special because he said in his word, he said you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and a holy nation, a peculiar person. Peculiar means special. So to God, you are special. So see yourself as special. You're a special person. You are not an ordinary man. You're not an ordinary woman. You are special. So see yourself like that. People treat you the way you treat yourself. In the workplace, there are things that you do not tolerate. Otherwise, they will think it's normal and they will always do that to you. And you have no right to complain because you allowed it. What you allow is what will be allowed. You see? So if you allow disrespect will be allowed in your life. And everybody will disrespect you. So refuse to allow disrespect. Refuse to allow things in your environment, in your aeon. Aeon means in your word that are counter God, that are counter where God is taking you to. You see, there are some people you cannot go to where you're going with them. You cannot, because they will bring back that mentality of the rot to you. They will bring back a mentality of who you were before to you. So you cannot go with them. So this season you have entered, God is going to throw away certain people. Certain people are going to leave you. And when it starts, don't be surprised when it starts. When people that you have been with from childhood start leaving you, don't be surprised, because it's the will of God, the purpose of God, and it's God's doing. He wants to take you away from them so that you can think like that. You see, you can think with this new mindset of specialness, because you are special to God. Okay, so if you are seeing this video, it's a sign. It's a sign that God has moved you to another place. So pack your bags and go. God bless you for listening, and I hope you're blessed by these words from the Spirit of God. And if you're here and you're new, I would like you to click the subscribe button, click the like button, and until next time, bye bye for now. God bless you.